Hi, welcome back. Welcome to my channel Krish for GAG Agra. Since I was discussing the strings in Python, and this time I am discussing the same. So, in string, basically, string is the chain of characters, and here I'll discuss the string index and string slicing. Means slice is the part of the string. How can the slice be extracted from the string? This we'll discuss here. uh, Taking one example of this string, we'll try to extract out the slice. So let's move to our presentation. So my presentation is this: string in Python index method I'll discuss along with the slicing. So see here, the concept of slicing for a string is exactly same as that for lists and tuples. Wrongly lists is written here, but it should have been tuples. The following are some examples of slicing of a string. So whether this is list or tuple, the slicing method is the same, and a string is also same. For example, this is the example, the slicing. So here address colon means one figure should be before this colon, one figure should be between the colons, and one figure should be right of this string. So there are three parts of slicing. First is start, second is stop, and third is the gap. So here there is no start, there is no and there is no gap, and that is why it should print the entire string. See here. See here, so the entire string is printed, and over here it should start with 1, there is no and there is no gap, and that is why it will start from 3. So from this character to and, so 3 by 12, so this string is printed. And in third example, there is no start, but it should and at 4 means 3, 0 1 2 3, the 4 characters, 1 3 and slash and 1, so they are 0 to 3. And then here the string starting with 0 will go up to and with the gap of 2. So this example is here, so it will drop one character between, and here it is the string should be extracted from starting with index number 1, that is 3, and gap of 2, and it will go till the end of the string, and that is why it will show like or copies this string, this part of the string, or you can say the slice of the string. And in this 2 colon 7, so it will start with the index number 2, that is 0 1 and 2, so it will start with slash followed by other characters and will go up to index number 6. So it is the output. Over here if you see -5 to -2, so it is moving towards -5 -2 -5 -4. Actually this is moving from left to right because the gap is plus, so you are moving from left to right, from index number 5, then index number 4, then index number -3, and finally the index number -2. So it will go -5 -4 and -3, and that is why it will print del. Okay, left to right. And over here the slice is same, but where to move, in which direction you have to move. So it is, you'll have to move right to left because -1, the index is -1, and that is why there's no character, it's null, so no value will be extracted as a slice. Now discussing the index function. So here in this table we'll discuss the index function on the string that is 13 by 12 Rajghat, Delhi. Let's see. So this is a table. Here I'll discuss the index function. So index function, there should be the string dot index and the character you want to find the index of. So it will return the index of first occurrence of element x in the string str. If the character does not exist in the string, it will raise the error that is called the value error. So if you look at address dot index of a returns 8. Why? Because it will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gap 6, 7. On 8th, a is available, and that is why it will return 8. And another format is str.index. This character you want to find out, and the starting index you should mention starting index. So over here, if you look at, so it will start finding the index of the character starting from index number 9. So a will be searched after index number 9. So index number 9 means, so a is 8, j 9. So after 9, a will be searched, so it will be 9, gap 10, 11, 12 and 13. So on 13 you'll find next a. Okay, so this is how the result is 13. And over here, another method, want to find out the index of this character, and you should start finding the index from this index and go up to this index. Means between these two you will have to find whether what is the index of x. So if you look at this, so you should start with index number 9 and you should go up to 14 minus 1, that is 13. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If the character is available, what is the index? So 9 is j, 10 is space, 11 is g, 12 is h, a is 13. So on 13, a is available, and that is why the index is 13. So this is how you can find out the index. So here, this is the button which will take you to the Colab. So I'll show you how to use the function in Colab. The same snippet or screenshot I have taken, I'll print it here and find out the output. See here, when I run this, it will give the same result. So this is the result, and there is no result for the last slice because this is null, and rest I have explained in my presentation. And I also discussed what is the index of a starting from index number 9. I'll also discuss index of without starting index, that is what is the index of a. So if I run, so it will give you 8, and if I remove comma 14, it will give 13, which I discussed in the presentation same. And the last one is the range address dot index 9 comma a comma 9 comma 14. So it should print 13. So see here. Okay, so this is how we can use the index function in a string, and it shows the index of the character which we want to find out within the string. So there are three formats. First, simple character, and there is no starting and ending. directly it will give the index of the particular character. But second one is find out the index of the character after the index mentioned. Then third method is find out the index of the character within the range. So this is how we can use the index method in this string. So how do you like it? If you like it, kindly share and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you get the notification of the video as and when the new video is created. So we meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.